Have you ever heard that Chiang Mai is the digital nomad capital of the world? Well, it's true. But does that reputation still make sense in 2025? Is Chiang Mai still a good choice for remote workers looking to live well while spending less? In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how much it costs to live in Chiang Mai, with real numbers, updated info, and practical tips to help you plan your life as a digital nomad the smart way. Chiang Mai is a charming city, surrounded by mountains, with a laid-back vibe, lots of nature, and a rich local culture. On top of that, it's still one of the most affordable places in the world to live as a nomad without giving up comfort. But how much money do you actually need to live here each month? Let's start with the biggest expense for most travelers: rent. Chiang Mai has some of the cheapest housing options in Southeast Asia. If you're really on a budget, you can find basic studios outside the touristy areas for around $200 to $350 per month. These places are small but functional, usually with air conditioning, a comfortable bed, and a private bathroom. Now, if you want to stay in a more lively area, surrounded by cafes, co-working spaces, and other digital nomads, Ninh Haemin is the place to be. Here, one-bedroom apartments with good standards cost around $350 to $600 per month, often with Wi-Fi already included. Some even have balconies, pools, or on-site gyms. Looking for something more modern? Newer buildings with gyms, pools, and better infrastructure usually cost $600 to $900 per month. Even if you're paying on the higher end of that range, it's still way cheaper than living in most major cities in Europe or the US. And here's a little tip that most people don't talk about. Forget Airbnb. The real secret to finding great deals on apartments in Chiang Mai is checking Facebook Marketplace or joining local digital nomad groups. That's where you'll find the lowest prices and direct deals with owners. And let's be honest, you can't talk about Chiang Mai without talking about food. If there's one place where you can eat well for cheap, it's here. Thai street food is famous for a reason, and you can get a full meal for just $1 to $2. I'm talking about rice, chicken, veggies, fresh, tasty, and filling. And if you're vegetarian or vegan, don't worry, there are tons of options for you too. Prefer something a little more comfortable, like a local restaurant with AC and proper seating? Expect to pay $2 to $5 per meal. Still super cheap compared to most places in the world. Now, if you love trendy cafes and Western-style restaurants, with nice presentation and specialty coffee, you'll be spending around $6 to $12 per meal. Even so, Chiang Mai is still one of the cheapest places to enjoy this lifestyle. For those who love cooking at home, grocery shopping usually adds up to $150 to $250 per month. Local products are cheap, but if you're into imported goods like cheese, wine, or fancy snacks, your budget could go up fast. Here's a travel tip you should definitely use. The cafes in Chiang Mai are basically unofficial co-working spaces. They have strong Wi-Fi, good coffee, and super affordable prices. You order a cappuccino, open your laptop, and stay working for hours. No one will bother you. What about getting around? Chiang Mai is much smaller than Bangkok, meaning you'll spend way less on transportation. Most people rent scooters for about $60 to $90 per month, and with that you can pretty much go anywhere. Grocery stores, co-working spaces, local markets, temples, cafes. If scooters aren't your thing, you can always use Grab, the local rideshare app. Rides around town usually cost between $1.50 and $5, depending on the distance. Plenty of people also ride bicycles or simply walk, especially if they live in the central area. Bottom line, you can handle all your transportation needs for under $100 per month. Let's talk about something every digital nomad needs: the internet. The good news is that Chiang Mai doesn't disappoint here either. A decent home internet plan costs between $15 and $30 per month, and it's fast enough for Zoom calls, uploads, and whatever remote work you need to do. If you prefer not to work from home all the time, you'll find plenty of co-working spaces across the city. Basic memberships usually start around $90 per month, while some of the most popular and stylish spaces can go up to $200. And like I mentioned before, cafes often double as co-working spaces, meaning you might not even need to pay for co-working if you don't want to. On average, you can expect to spend $100 to $250 per month on internet and co-working combined, depending on your work style. Now let's talk about fun, health, and all those extra costs. Gyms here cost anywhere from $20 to $60 per month. Basic gyms are super affordable, but if you want a place with new equipment and maybe a pool, expect to pay on the higher end. Here's a Chiang Mai special: Thai massages. It's part of the culture, and you can get a solid 1-hour massage for as little as $5. People who live here regularly include massages in their weekly or even daily routine. Going out for dinner and drinks. Expect to spend $10 to $30 per night, depending on where you go and what you order. Health insurance is another must-have if you're living abroad. International plans typically range from $50 to $100 per month, depending on the coverage. And for the little things in life like coffee runs, clothes, day trips, or spontaneous adventures, it's smart to budget an extra $50 to $150 per month. So, how much does it all add up to? If you live simply, rent a modest place, stick to local food, and keep transportation basic, you can comfortably live in Chiang Mai for around $700 to $900 per month. Want more comfort? Nice apartment, regular cafe visits, co-working, and a good balance between work and fun? Then plan for $1,200 to $1,500 per month. And if you want the full digital nomad experience, modern condo, top-notch co-working spaces, gym, Western restaurants, nightlife, massages, and weekend trips, $2,000 or more per month will get you there easily. Bottom line, Chiang Mai is still one of the best places in the world to live well, with great quality of life and a surprisingly low cost. No wonder so many nomads choose this city as their base for remote work and adventure. And if you like this video, the next one is for you. I'll show you how much it costs to live in Lisbon, Portugal, one of Europe's most popular destinations for remote workers and digital nomads.